Hello, this is Future Editing Danimals here, and I know you're looking at, uploaded 4 weeks ago, but we're not going to talk about that. This is a new upload, okay? I know I keep saying I'll upload more, and I probably will, but just ignore that for now and watch this new video. Anyway, I forgot to mention the video. All rankings will be at the end, so watch until there. Yeah, enjoy the video. Hello everybody, welcome to a new video. Today, I want to go over the scars and Phantom Forces ranked worst to best. Now to start off, we're going to be using the Scar L, which is in the assault rifle category, and it's probably the one I've used the most with 281 kills. In the assault tab, I'm also going over the battle rifle, the Scar H, but I'll do the Scar L first. Now, I don't have the best setups on these because they usually don't use scars. Usually I only use scars when I pick them up from people and whatnot, but I don't really main any. Now, what I like about the Scar L is that it has almost no side-to-side recoil, really. If you look, I'm going to shoot this guy. Or never mind. I guess I'm just going to die. If you look at that right there, you don't really see any side-to-side recoil, and that's what I really like about the Scar L, as I was saying earlier, as I get sniped. Overall, the damage is okay, the recoil is okay, and yeah, I think it's a pretty average gun, to be completely honest. There's definitely better stuff you can use, but there's also a lot of worse stuff you can use. If you're a beginner, you unlock this rank 16, and honestly, it's really not a bad option to start out with. Although I did a video on the Asval, which in my opinion is a better gun, you can still use the Scar H, not Scar H, the Scar L, my bad. You can still use the Scar L, which is still a good gun. Alright, moving on to the next assault rifle of sorts, we'll go to the battle rifle and we'll click the Scar H. Now, I have a skin for this one, although Scar L I don't, and I have a little bit less kills on this with 134. Now, they're decently similar, except for the fact, this is a battle rifle, not an assault rifle. Battle rifle, this one comes with 20 rounds instead of 30, and does a little bit more damage with a little bit higher recoil. Now again, it's mostly vertical, but this time you can see a little bit more side to side if you look closely at, when you're shooting someone. Obviously, this is not really better than the Scar, that comes down to personal preference, but I personally like using the Scar H a little bit better. Mostly because of the higher damage. This guy's lagging. Alright. That pretty much wraps up the Scar H. Although it's not too different from the Scar L, it definitely comes in, for me, a little bit better, in my personal opinion. Overall, the Scar H is not too different. It's just a little bit more recoil and a little bit more damage. Now moving on to something a little bit more different, we have the PDW, which for some reason is in the carbine category. I don't know why it's not an SMG. I guess it's more carbine than an SMG, but who knows. I haven't really used this thing. I don't know how many kills I have with it, but it's probably very little, if not none. I may have picked this up and used it a handful of times, but I think it's the only times I've ever really used it. So as I play, my opinion on this gun will kind of change, but we'll see what we can do. I've not gotten one kill with this thing yet. What I'm really starting to notice with this gun is that the time to kill is really bad. I'm gonna have to take a look at the damage and see that, but still, time to kill is awful. As you can see, the drop off goes from 36 to 19 damage, which is not too good, and the fire rate's only 650, which is pretty low for an SMG, and I fell to my death. I really don't like this gun. Finally, a double kill. Yeah, range, you just spray a mag and you lose. Anyway, so that's the SMG version of the Scar, basically. And now I'm going to move on to the Scar HAMR, or HAMR, however you want to call it. I call it the hammer. Honestly, I haven't used this thing much either. I don't think I broke 100 kills with it yet. But I have used it though. And we won. 52 kills right there. Alright, I put some attachments on that. I could not deal with the iron sights. Usually iron sights on scars are really bad, so I'd advise if you get a delta sight, just use that. Easy quad kill right there. Holy. And I'm finally dead. Alright. Anyway, so far, the Scar Hammer seems to be pretty good. I honestly haven't used it much, so I don't have a very good opinion, but I really enjoy it. The time to kill is fast, it has a perfect amount of ammo. 100 rounds would be overkill. Although I think you can put a attachment for that. Has good range, has good recoil. Overall, I can't really see anything wrong with this thing so far. Again, as you're noticing with these scars, most of the recoil is vertical, not side to side. It doesn't shake as much. Anyway, I think that pretty much wraps up the Scar Hammer. Now we'll go on to the Scar SSR. Now, Scar SSR I've used, just not excessively. Like, I've used it in games, but it's a sniper, so I don't have any kills with it. I like using the default irons on this one because, I don't know, I just prefer it over the, the PM2 or whatever it is. There we go. There we go. Of course, I couldn't grab the last kill. There we go. Don't come. No, he got me. Anyway, I want to talk about the Scar SSR. Overall, it's really good. Vertical recoil, I don't mind it, although it may seem a little bit too much. I don't know. That seems a little bit excessive for a DMR. But I guess it's just me. I don't know. Yeah, we lost. Alright. Anyway, that just about does it for the Scar SSR. And overall, I enjoy it. I enjoy the Scar SSR. I like it. I'd rather use this than, for example, a sniper. I think. If I was on Rabbit, I'd rather use this than a sniper. And that says a lot, considering Rabbit is a long-range map, as are a lot of maps of Phantom Forces. But honestly, this is a really good DMR. I think it's one of the best in this category. And yeah. Anyways, onto ranking them. Honestly, with the worst, obviously we're going to go with the Scar PDW. And I'm saying this because it's just not great. The time to kill is not there. It's a carbine, apparently, and it doesn't have the capabilities that a carbine has. It's an overall gun that you really will be your last choice. If you're like really bored of everything else, okay, try it, but like it's not a gun you want to use, ever. After the second to worst, I'll have to give that to not the Scar H, but the Scar L. Overall, it's just really average. It's not gonna get you multi kills left and right. You're not gonna do much with it. It's a gun you use to level up from rank 16 to get in the AUG A1, G36, better guns, obviously. It's just a very average gun, average fire rate, average damage. Not so much you can really expect out of this. It's just a Scar L. Next up, we have the Scar SSR. Obviously, I'd rather use a sniper. It's really good. I honestly really enjoy this. It's kind of its own category since everything else is automatic and a rifle. But honestly, this is really good. I'd rather use this than the PW or the regular Scar L. And it's just a really good DMR and sniper. Next up, we got the Scar H. Obviously, the Scar H is here because high damage. The recoil isn't so bad. If you put attachments on it, it's a great gun. Honestly, if you get this, at what rank is it? If you get this at rank 30, use it. Use it for a bit. It's definitely going to get you some kills, level you up. It's just a really good battle rifle. It's better than the Beowulf or the AK-12BR, which are the two guns around there. Now, coming in first is the Scar Hammer. Now, I haven't used this much, and I regret not using it earlier, but this is really good. If you unlock it at rank 72, which is rather high, definitely use it because it's worth it. As you saw, I got many quad kills and many double kills. It's very good for what it is. I really use over the L86, RBK12, MG36, AUG HBAR, M60, Call SMG. I'd use it over many other LMGs, and that just says a lot. Overall, it's a great LMG, and you should definitely try it if you haven't unlocked. Anyway, hope you enjoyed me going over and ranking the Scars and Phantom Forces. If I missed one, please tell me. I don't think I missed one, but I may have. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Peace.